So just a few words about our test cluster, which we have here. So about half a year ago, we started installing this and putting that up here. We have 4 identical nodes. There are 4 IBM nodes. We have the main head node or login node. It's HPC GPU1.ECMWF.int. So this should be used for login, compilation, Slurm job submission. So we have Slurm installed there. And behind that we have HPC GPU 2 to 4, which are the compute-only nodes. We have mounted home, scratch, and perm from the workstations there. So later on, if you want to use that later on, you can use your normal logins. But I would recommend for the training course, please use the logins which we provide you with the training IDs, because we have already prepared those training IDs so that the right modules are automatically loaded, and we have generated SSH keys for you. So to make it easy for you, we prepared that for you already. So the hardware is 4 IBM servers. They have Haswell processors, 2 dual. It's a 2 12-core processors on there. We have 128 gigabyte of memory in there, and we have 2 NVIDIA Tesla K40C cards in there. So some of the results you showed earlier were on the K40C. So just some high-level information about that GPU. You can see the peak performance, floating point performance for double and for single. There are 2 different modes, boost and base clock, which maybe Jeremy can say something about later. The memory bandwidth is 288 gigabyte per second without using ECC. So I think we have ECC enabled at the moment, so I think it's slightly slower. The memory size, we have about 12 gigabyte available there, but as we have ECC enabled, I think only around 10 gigabytes are available per card, and 2,880 CUDA cores on them. So just the dump, so you can see the clock rate. It's 745 megahertz, and we are using CUDA 7. So it's a dump of the CUDA, some basic device information. So the software which we have installed there, it's CentOS 7. We have a GCC compiler, which is the system default, which we will not use for the training. We have the PGI 15.7 compiler with accelerator support installed there. So we have the modules environment, so usually you would have to do module swap GNU with PGI, but we have done that for you already. But later on, if you want to use that in the future. At the moment, CUDA 7 is only installed. CUDA 7.5 was recently released, so we will, after the training course, install that as well, which you can load with module load CUDA. So the module environment is available, and you should use that. Use module avail, and you will see what software we are offering there. It's a very basic setup at the moment, so based on your feedback or the future use, we can install more. So please, just contact me, and I can see what we can do. The Slurm batch system is installed. Just some basic commands. If you're not familiar with Slurm, SQ, sbatch, srun, scancel. And that's about it. So we also have that wiki, which some of you are already on. So on that wiki we have also some links, some basic documentation about Linux. If you need to look something up, you can find some links at the bottom of that wiki page have a look there. And if there are any problems with the test cluster, I will be here obviously now, but drop me an email if there's something in the future. I will try to come back to you and fix the problem for you. Okay, yep, that's about it. Yeah. Any questions about this?
So when we submit a job, do we get a GPU for ourselves?
Yes, so in the job submission you specify how many GPUs you want to use. So there's a resource called GRES, which I think Sami has prepared some examples for that. So we have resource, or we have 2 resources per node, and if you request that, only then you will be able to use the GPU. So Slurm is keeping track of what you're doing, and you can use up to 2 per node, and yeah, you will see later.
Yeah, basically.